Hi, Kevin. Hello, hello, hello. Happy. What day is today? I have lost track of
convince
the
anyone
days.
to become a wanderer.
Tuesday, 26th. You're gonna eat something? What you eating? I wanna eat something too. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I think I'm getting hungry. Okie. What are we gonna do today? Let us see. We have some joyous gifts.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories.
I'm gonna do this one. This one next. Go to Hotel de Board to film. Where was that? Is it close? Here. Hello, Eli. Hi, Kevin. So what you eating? Hi, Eli. How are you? Happy holidays. Supposed to go here. Instant ramen.
Ayaka, you're already here!
Good morning. Xavier said yesterday afternoon went well.
Ayaka-chi.
Yeah, and how about you, Ayaka? What were you up to yesterday?
After we split up, Ayato went to see Yudex Nervillette at the Palais Mermonia. I was originally thinking of going with him,
I forgot
but
where
he
I
said he
left
could
off.
manage it himself. He told me to go see
Nino
the sights
Kuni?
around Fontaine
I've heard of it, but I haven't played it. I know the anime one. I haven't played it
the
though.
Opera House on Aranias Island.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe what we saw there! 2 mechanical puppets that were dancing together! You've already seen them, right?
The Dergi of Coppelia and the Nemesis of Coppelius?
Yeah, those two! Amazing, aren't they?
We sat and watched for quite a while. It was mesmerizing.
Santa can be real if you want him to be real.
Oh, it was the same for us the first time we saw them too! Afterwards, we went swimming at the beach! Well, diving to be exact. It was the first time I ever breathed underwater! I held Ayaka's hand and we counted down together. 3, 2, 1, and then splash! We were beneath the waves.
Hi, Greed! How are you today? Are you on vacation? I hope you guys are having a break. Holiday break.
At first, I didn't dare to open my mouth. But once I couldn't hold my breath any longer, I decided to take a big breath in. Turns out the water wasn't as salty as I imagined. It didn't really taste like anything at all. Before I knew it, I was breathing like normal down there. It was an amazing feeling. Ayaka said I was too nervous and needed to loosen my grip. She got used to everything way faster than I did.
I knew that the Traveler could do it, so I had no doubt we could do it too. That helped me feel at ease as soon as we dove in. The
you didn't go on a holiday break, Reed? Good luck with work then.
Maritime flowers blossoming underwater.
Kevin, I thought you're closer to like 500 already. No?
Yeah,
Maybe I'm
so many creatures that we've never seen in Inazuma. Like those fish.
And today is
that shimmer like a
Tuesday,
sword blade.
apparently.
Whoosh! Oh, and those big fish that call when they see people. Oh, you mean hunters, rays, and blubber beasts. I just love the name Blubber Beast. Just wait till Pops and the others hear about this. They probably won't believe a word I say.
Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Even though I'm fairly simple in terms of my
Yoimiya was
avatar
down there for
compared
quite a
to other
while.
VTubers.
It was dark before we finally rode the aqua bus back to the city. I figured she'd want to sleep in today.
Yeah, even I was worried I wouldn't be able to get up. I still felt like I was drifting in the waves when I went to sleep last night. But as soon as I woke up today, I
Who
remembered
would you like
that we'd
better,
all be shooting a
Yoimiya
film
or
together, and I was
Ayaka?
ready to go.
Speaking of the film, where's
Is Yoimiya actually a good character to level up?
My brother and Xavier were speaking to the restaurant owner about using the place as a filming location. They should be here soon. As for the others, we're here.
Please excuse my tardiness. I just finished the Special Patrol's 6-mile morning jog.
Neither?
Wait, 6 miles?
Nah. I'm gonna save my wish then.
I'm so tired.
I'm so
You were
tired.
chatting, so I decided to come down. I sure could use some of that endless energy everyone else has.
Good
Nice
morning,
for Rina
everyone.
like that.
Morning.
Ohayo!
Can someone fetch me a cup of coffee? More milk, hold the sugar.
Why don't you get your
Sure.
own
I'd
coffee?
be happy to do that for you.
What? Why, Ayaka?
You
Why?
can't go anywhere. Please, have a seat over here so I can get started on your makeup. The last thing I want is coffee
Yoi
stains
is a
on my
good character.
costumes.
I can get the coffee. It's the perfect job for an assistant.
I don't have a lot of good. I do. Actually, I was gonna say I don't have a lot of good pyro characters,
so
but
much
I just realized I did.
Seriously, what's her secret?
I just haven't leveled them
Like
up.
that. But you sure look exhausted, Farina. It's because you're not used to waking up so early, huh?
Of course not. I spent the whole night reading the novel from cover to cover, marking sections that
I
either
like all
need to
of
be
you,
omitted or
Eli.
adapted.
And I appreciate you guys tuning into my
Wow.
channel with your
I didn't
precious
expect you to
time.
be so thorough.
Well, I was the biggest star in all of Fontaine after all. It takes more than just a pretty face to earn a reputation like that. I
Yeah,
know how
it
to
takes
get
more
serious
than
when
a
the
pretty
situation calls for
face.
it. I went all out when I was acting as an Archon, so why wouldn't I do the same for my own life?
Here's your coffee, Director Farina.
Oh, but then Yoi is bow, right? I don't think
Oh, thank you.
using a controller is good
The
for
sound
bow
of being called
characters.
director.
The only bow character that I
And the
usually
aroma
use
of coffee.
is Fischl.
Feels
This
almost
I just
as
use
refreshing
the
as hearing
crow.
the birds chirping in the morning.
Ah, it seems everyone has managed to arrive on time.
Yes, everybody's here.
We've reached an agreement with the
Ayato-kun!
restaurant owner. We are
Why
free
did you
to
not
use the
come to
second floor
me,
to shoot our film.
Ayato-kun?
Really? That's great!
He is really looking forward to our film and hopes that providing his restaurant as a filming location will attract more
Really?
customers.
She doesn't do charge attack?
Well then, Mr. Xavier, I'll leave the rest to you.
Okay, thanks. First, I'd like to introduce our new members. This is our prop manager, Veronique. She'll be in charge of all the film's props and items. And this is
Props and
Beno, our
items?
lighting technician. He'll be in charge of lighting and illumination to set up each scene's atmosphere.
Wow.
You can,
She feels
as
like
long
we have
as
some
you're
real professionals
fine.
joining the crew now.
First of all, please allow me to first express my
But you know,
sincerest
Eli, I'm a
gratitude to everyone
grandma.
in the crew. When my investor informed me yesterday that he wouldn't be able to
You
provide
can
the
love
funds,
me as a streamer.
I really thought that this was the nail in the
thank you.
coffin for this film.
Thank you.
I had
Arigato
no
ne.
idea that I'd find so many people willing to help me on such short notice. Thank you.
But
Thank
then the
you
next
all from the
banner
bottom
is-
of my heart.
No need
Is
to be so
Chevron?
cordial, Mr.
Is it
Xavier.
Chevros?
We're all honored to be
I
a
don't want to
part
get
of this.
Chevros.
Your
Or
works
the
made a
other
profound
girl.
impression on me when I saw them back in Inazuma.
Whose name I
I am
already
sure that
forgot.
someday this film will be remembered
The
as a
girl
prime
with so
example
many-
of cultural exchange between Fontaine and
So
Inazuma.
many
Yes. The
contacts.
story is the reason
So many
I agreed to
network.
join. I can't bear to even imagine what this film would look like without the very best director.
You scared me? Why would I be
Anyway,
scared?
I would like to make a promise to everyone that as the producer of this film, I'll do whatever I can to ensure that everything goes
There's
as
nothing wrong to
smoothly
like.
as possible.
Thank you so much.
This is not just my film. It also embodies the thoughts and feelings of every person here, as well as the endless effort we are about to pour into it.
Why would you be scared?
So, without
Raiden
further
and
ado,
Yoimiya.
the two Musketeers will officially begin
Oh,
filming
Dart!
now.
Wasn't it Chevreuse? Why did I think it was
You may
It's
take
gonna
it
be
from here,
Chevreuse
Director
next.
Farina.
Huh.
All right, listen up, everyone.
Listen up, everyone. What?
The first scene takes place when the two young musketeers are living at the Baron's home, still
there's
unaware of
something
all
in
that
there.
is about to happen to them. We'll need props and lighting to set the scene. Our lead actors can go get their makeup done, and extras, please take this time to go over your positions.
Whoa. Seems Farina's really kicking things into gear as the director.
Oh,
Is
Eli!
everyone clear?
You got
I don't
time
want
now.
anyone traipsing around the set
Stream
like
Elements doesn't
unrelevant
like a lot of
Alright,
emotes
cameras will
or
start rolling
emoji
as soon
for some
as the
reason.
set is
I don't
ready.
know. I need to fix
Let's
that.
make a film that'll make some serious waves in Fontaine. Not
Oh,
the
I
kind of waves that
see.
drown
Then I
people.
might wish
I
for
mean the
Yoi
good kind of waves.
if Chevreuse is there.
Seems like she's still a bit traumatized by that. Anyway, let's go see if there's anything we can do to help.
Fiction and reality inside and outside the frame. Look for the people who need help. This girl. Chiori! I wanna get Chiori.
Hayaka has mentioned you
Chiori.
to me before. She said that you two were great friends when you were kids.
No talking. I'm thinking about how to do your eyeshadow.
Ah, yes. To help me
Eyeshadow?
really look the part.
To achieve a more young and naive look for this scene.
Are you saying the wrinkles around my eyes are too deep?
You just have too much of a calculating look in your eyes.
Hi, John. Hey, hey.
You sure don't mince your words. It seems you really haven't changed much.
Quiet.
Quiet. Quiet, Ayato. You're getting your makeup done. What's the other one? Yoi.
How about here?
A little more to the left.
You got it.
Super live gaming? Nope.
Do you need a hand?
No, I'm
I
fine.
don't know them.
You know, doing the lighting is kind of like designing a fireworks show. It's interesting to imagine what kind of atmosphere the lights will create. I heard that the Traveler will be operating the camera and Paimon will be the clapper loader, right?
Yes,
Those
Paimon
roles
will
are just
help.
perfect for the two of you.
Really? Is
What
that
do you
because it'll
mean,
be
why?
easy for Paimon to hold the clapperboard
I just
while
don't know
flying?
them.
Well, sure, there's that.
Did
but
I know
that's
them?
not exactly what I meant.
Am I
I just think
supposed
that
to
after all
know
your
them?
journeys together, you two must have developed a super close bond and just naturally know how to work with each other. If I'm not mistaken, the director will want the cameras rolling as soon as the clapperboard goes clack.
Actually, we start rolling before that. The clapperboard just gets edited out in post-production. I don't know.
Oh, I see. It's amazing to see the magic behind filmmaking.
Yoimiya, we need lights over there too.
Oh, on it!
On it!
I've got to get back to work. Chat with you later. Oh, it's exciting to see so many people working together to bring the film to life.
Seems like Yoimiya's really getting into it. But
She
was
does.
right. We do have a super close bond, don't we?
Of course.
Paimon's really happy to hear that.
I should wish for Navia. I would if I have enough. How many more days do I have?
So, this is a real musket?
No, it's just a prop weapon.
Is it really just a prop
Not bad.
weapon?
Have you seen a real
I feel
musket
like
before?
there's something gonna
Only
go
in books
wrong
and
in here.
newspapers. I made this one based on the relative shape and proportions I saw in reference images. When we're
feel
filming,
like-
some special gunpowder will be applied around the muzzle, which will help create the flash and smoke effects of a real gun being fired.
Which means it'll be
Hi,
up to
Barry.
the actors to portray
Hi.
the recoil.
Welcome to the
That's
stream.
right. The sound effects for gunshots will also be added in post-production.
Thank you, Veronique. I think I know where to
Nick,
start now.
wanna play little
However,
later?
the musket's gears and firing pin could still use some work. Adding
Anyway,
some wear on the
guys, check
metallic
out my
components will
friend
make them
Nick. He
appear more
streams
realistic.
on Twitch when you
Also,
get a chance.
be sure to rub the muskets with
He's a
some oil
really
each time before we
good
start shooting.
gamer.
That'll give the impression that the firearms have been well maintained.
What's up, Barry?
Good point.
Happy
You seem
holidays.
to know a lot, Miss Chevres.
I hope you're getting a nice
assume you use
break,
these types
holiday
of
break,
firearms on a regular basis?
either from work or school.
Yes, I perform routine maintenance on my weapons every day. Just like we as people need to eat and sleep, muskets need to be cleaned and maintained.
I also perform similar care for my sword every day, and familiarize myself with its shape and weight, to the point where it feels like a natural extension of my body.
Yes, this way, our weapons will never betray us in the heat of battle.
Oh,
Yes, well said. It seems we have
Holidays
the same
are
philosophy
over?
on this topic.
it's still holiday. I'm still on holiday.
Sounds like they found a common interest to talk about.
It took a...
Though these props
took
differ
off.
from the muskets I use, I can still give you some pointers.
So
Good.
I'll go
I
back
look
to work
forward to
next
your
year.
instruction.
First and foremost, never point the weapon at anyone, regardless of whether it's a real or prop weapon, or whether you're holding it or it's on the table. This holds for any time when you're not actively engaging an enemy.
Okay, understood.
When aiming the musket, extend your arm so that it's level with your shoulder, and use your
Oh, is
eye to
this
look
the
down the
training
weapon's
that I need
sights.
to complete so I
Like
can do
this?
the other one? Oh.
Not bad. Now, try saying your lines.
This is the end of the road for you.
This
Good.
is the
Now turn
end
your
of the
body a
road
little.
for you.
That way, you'll give your enemy less of a target to work with. And relax your shoulders. Here, allow me to demonstrate. This is the end of the road for you.
Oh, happy birthday then, in advance.
Excuse me, Miss Chiori.
You're a bear? I like stuffed bear,
Director
but real
Farina,
bear, I'm
There's
probably gonna
something
be
I wish to
scared.
discuss with you.
What is it?
But yeah, I like bears. They're snuggly.
Yes, much
As
better.
long as they're not real bears.
What do you think?
I like panda the most. They're so cute.
I do see your point.
What kind of bear do you like?
But are you sure you wish to do this?
You like the
I
black
believe
bears?
it would be most fitting.
The
Well,
brown
if you
ones?
insist. All right, I understand.
I like the panda bears the most.
Miss Ayaka, Miss Chevres, could the two of you please come over
Chevres.
here?
Oh, red panda? Yeah, I like red panda too. They're so cute.
Let's go see.
Grizzly. The grizzly are the black ones, I believe. Are they?
What is it?
The black ones or the brown ones?
I have a question for you, Miss Chevres. Would you be willing to
Okay,
play
Nick,
the role
thanks for
of a
the
musketeer?
lurk.
What?
To clarify,
Yeah,
I would
and
like
this
to turn
might be,
over my role to Miss Chevres.
This might be
But brother,
a spoiler for Unique if you haven't done
Don't
the
worry, Ayaka.
event.
I actually view this as a good thing. I was becoming troubled trying to set aside some
Ah,
time to speak
Turning
to the
Red,
staff
the
at the Palais
Chinese
Marmonia.
Disney movie?
I would like to have some conversations
I'm not
about the
up to date
cultural
with-
exchange
with
between our
Disney
two
movies.
countries. And I've heard that the bureaucratic
I
process
don't
here
think
can
I've
get
heard of Turning Red.
rather complicated.
Oh, the
Now
grizzlies
I
are
will
the
be able to
brown
focus
ones.
on my work. Besides, you also know that I'm not
What are
really
the
one
black
for
bears?
public performances.
Are they called anything?
are you really sure?
From a director's point of view, I also
you're
felt like
the aggressive
relationship between the two
kinda bear,
musketeers in the original
Barry.
story could be improved. The older brother in the story plays the lead role with his overbearing character.
I've been watching like some
But
panda
this
bears on
causes his
YouTube and they're
character
like
to overshadow
being,
that of his sister. And
being
the
silly
theme of the
and
two
like
supporting and
rolling
relying
and
on each other isn't
they're like
conveyed
rolling like a
very well.
ball.
But if we were to change the siblings to two sisters of a similar age, then that aspect of the story might come through more clearly. Also,
Unless
I've
you
seen
did something to
instructing
provoke
Ayaka.
them.
That
But
cold
they're
and
still
dignified
scared.
personality is
Well, I'm
exactly
scared of
what we
wild
need for the
animals
older
in
musketeer.
general.
Of course, even with all these insights, the
That's
decision
why I
should
never
still
go
be made by Miss
camping.
Chevreuse.
Or like, even like doing
mentioned that she really likes
hiking
the story, right?
where there are
Why
signs of
don't you take
potential
the role?
bears. I don't go to those places because I'm just scared. I'm a scaredy cat. Oh, it's okay, Barry. But thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Hope I can see you again sometime soon. But she will still have to prioritize her work, but we still don't know if she's a big fan of acting.
All right, I'll take the role.
Good.
That's
It's
alright.
decided then. I'll get
Thanks
started
for
on making
stopping
edits to the
by,
script.
and good luck with whatever
We'll
you're doing
also need
next.
to make some immediate adjustments to the lighting, props, and costumes.
Okay, that's fine too.
I have a feeling that our adaptation will be even better than the original story.
You're doing a great
Grizzly
favor for
would
me, Miss
only
Chevreuse.
hunt you unless
You
they
have
see you
my
as a
gratitude.
prey.
Don't mention it. I like this character, so if anything, I should be the one
It's
thanking
okay,
you.
Barry.
Well, since my brother is the one who brought up the idea, I suppose there's no need to worry.
No need to be sorry.
Let's go, Miss
Thank
Chevreuse.
you again.
I look forward to working with you.
Please, just call me Chevreuse.
Chevreuse.
Seems like you're really going out of your way to solve the problem I was having with your makeup.
Surely you jest, Chiori. I assure you that I was mostly motivated by a desire to spend more time on formal business.
Oh, come on. You really think I'd buy that?
No, I don't deserve
According
attention.
to what I've heard from Ayaka,
And I respect
her
people's
brother is someone
time,
who
so
can
if you have to
juggle
go,
10
you have to
different matters
go.
at the same time. I'm sure you have other reasons for backing out.
Perhaps. Ayaka always said she wanted to go out and see more of the world, just like the traveler.
No,
But I
you're
feel that she
cool,
needs not only
Barry.
to see other nations, but also to make some different kinds of friends. I think it would be harder for her to make new connections with me constantly by her side. I would like to give her some space.
And please
Alright,
stop that,
go on,
Eli.
Spoil her some more.
Ayato, it's too bad you're stepping down from the role. Paimon really wanted to see you act as a musketeer.
This is the punishment you deserve. This is justice.
No need to poke fun at me. I'd wager that you also felt that I wasn't the best candidate for the role.
It's a little hard for Paimon to imagine you saying those lines.
So, are you going to go back to work now?
Yes, I've made an appointment to meet some people from the Palais Mermonia. Now, I will have some more time to prepare.
Traveler, get the camera ready. Paimon, get the clapperboard. Actors, to your positions. We're about to start shooting the first scene.
Go on now. And please take good care of Ayaka.
Yep, don't worry.
Don't mind that person, Barry. Thanks again for stopping by, Barry. You can count on us. Good luck with your work.
Thank you. I look forward to seeing the film when it's finished.
All right. Now that we're all here, let me help set the scene for
Again,
everyone.
guys, for those of you who uses my chat, make sure you read and follow
First
the
scene
rules,
takes
because
place when
I
our
won't
two
hesitate
main
to ban
characters
people
are still
who's
living
being
at the
mean
Baron's estate.
to other people,
They've
you
been
know.
ostracized and verbally abused by others in the household, but they still have no idea why. We want to capture how naive and innocent they are, despite their pain.
I feel like this Eli person
Chevreuse
is
will be
another
playing
one
the
of those who
role of
just
the older
came back to
sister,
be like
Tulip, and Ayaka
trolling
will be
in the
the
chat.
younger sister, Iris. Be sure to get close-ups of the main characters at the right moment. Silence on the set! Lights! Camera! Action!
Let's go!
Tulip, Mother's been out for quite a while
Right?
now.
Their way of
Perhaps
chatting
she
is
went to pick some
very
flowers on the way home.
familiar.
You know how she loves flowers.
Am I supposed to take a
Tulip,
picture?
I'm home.
Zoom out.
Mother! You were out for so long.
Oh,
We were
I'm
beginning
a
to worry
camera.
about you.
I'm sorry, but I'm back now, safe and sound. Here,
I'm
I
doing
brought your
camera.
favorite treat. Apple
Yeah,
turnovers.
their line of chatting is familiar.
Mother, what are those bruises on your hand?
Huh? What bruises?
Huh?
Oh,
Bruises.
I must have bumped into something while I was working yesterday.
But I didn't notice them this morning.
Then perhaps they're from when I accidentally tripped when I was out just now. By the way, did you have fun playing at home? What's the matter, Iris?
Focus on Iris.
Well, we've realized that no one really wants to play with us.
They even took Iris's doll and spat at us.
And they even called us names. They said we were...
Shh.
Oh,
It's
Ayaka
alright,
is so
don't
cute.
worry.
Pan over. Pan
It
over all
doesn't matter what
characters.
anyone says. Don't listen to them. No one can define you with such words. You both have wonderful lives ahead of you. Just like your names. You will both blossom like beautiful flowers. Maybe your time to blossom hasn't quite come yet, but one day, you two will bloom more beautifully than anything else. Don't let the soil you're in now ruin your future beauty. Understand? My dear daughters.
And cut!
Cut.
Not bad. The actors' emotions were all on point. Let's keep that take. Also, if our clapper loader could avoid shouting at the start of the scene next time.
Oh,
Paimon is in trouble.
Great. I was a little worried that my nerves would get the better of me. What about you, Chevros?
I felt fine. The lines weren't too difficult at all. Seems like Farina must have adapted the role nicely.
You two were great. I couldn't tell it was your first time acting in a film. You should have more confidence.
Thank you for your
should.
encouragement.
Positions, everyone! We'll move on to the next scene after we try a few more camera angles.
A few more camera angles.
This scene is when our two characters return home, only to discover their mother has been murdered. Ready? Lights! Camera! Action!
Okay.
Mother, we're back. Mother?
Kasan, where are you? Doko? Doko desu ka, Kasan?
What's wrong, Tulip?
Tulip?
Iris, stay away!
No.
Why?
Oh no!
Mother!
Oh, Ayaka's acting is really
Mother!
good.
She's
sleeping. Was she poisoned?
Poison in this cup.
Ah. It's poison.
I could have sworn I've seen this kind of cup before.
Those aristocrats. They didn't even try to cover up their actions.
Whoa! Ayaka, the drama queen!
Iris, we need to leave this place.
Leave? But now that Mother is gone, where can we even go?
Yes, where?
Anywhere. All I know is that we can't stay in this house.
We can't.
But are we just going to
Me?
get away with this?
We'll have our revenge, I promise you. Just
I'm a
not right
comedy
now.
queen. With very lame jokes.
Come on, let's go.
Explain. I'm a horror queen.
We can't just leave Mother here like this.
I just get dragged into it.
At least let me leave this rose with her. That's why we went out in the
Cause
first
my
place.
to buy
I
her this
do
flower.
realize I only play horror games with my friends. Or
Goodbye,
fighting
Mother.
games.
We'll avenge you. Someday.
Or we might play another Lethal Company tonight. If if friends are available.
You're so amazing, Ayaka! And were those real tears I saw? How did you do it?
I was surprised too.
Yeah,
Thank you for the
the
kind
tears.
compliments.
See, Ayaka is
Actually,
the drama queen.
As soon as Director Farina said action, I told myself not to think about anything. I just felt the weight of the moment and became the character. It's quite similar to practicing the art of the sword. You clear your mind and focus only on what's happening in front of you.
Maybe that's what I need to do when I play the horror games.
Have I
Just clear my mind
prodigy?
and focus on not dying.
Down, everyone! We need to move on to the next scene!
Don't you like my horror games, Kevin? It's fun. I thought you want to see me suffer. Oh my god. Well, the moment I find a monster, yeah, that's the end of me because I just panic. I'll try though. We got unlimited battery and stamina, so hopefully I'll be much braver. Hopefully.
Huh?
And hopefully I can make my parkour. I'm not good at it. I always fall down to my death.
How do you feel, Traveler? Is your arm sore
In-game
from holding the
voice?
camera all day?
No. All of my friends are scaredy cat, you know? A little bit, but it was a lot
Good
of
work,
fun.
you two.
You too, Chevron. You were
It's already hard enough.
I've read this novel many times before. I have a good grasp of my character's mindset. Anyway, do you remember my request from yesterday?
The echoes of my friends' screams.
so much fun.
We can use Discord and you can hear all of them screaming.
Where the murders seem really
Screaming
similar
and
to the cases in
panicking.
the novel, right? So, how
Especially
are they
Kaisen.
similar?
Kaisen panics a lot.
In the story, the main characters grow up to become two musketeers, always using their guns to carry
And
out
the
their
mimic
revenge.
scares me a lot.
And on
Like
each
a
of the
lot.
victims, they place a rainbow rose as a signal that they've returned.
So you mean there were rainbow roses in your case too?
Yes, that's correct. We found rainbow roses just like in the novel. Seems like
Oh,
you're
really?
connecting the dots now.
Oh, that does sound pretty concerning.
Because we need easier.
Especially after seeing the script today.
We need it to be easy.
You know, Paimon can't stop wondering what kind of ulterior motive the murderer might have. What do you think, Traveler? You're smart. Paimon wants to hear your thoughts.
Walkie-talkie. I don't know. I don't want to use walkie-talkie. But. Oh, hold on. What is this? Is this still right? Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, it's still right. Pa. We need more screams. But we need to be braver first. I wanna explore like Titan more. No. I wanna explore Rend and Dine more. Hopefully we get more people later? Because it's really hard if there's only 2 of you. It's like impossible. Hi, werewolf! Thanks for stopping by. Hi. Happy holidays. I hope you're having a holiday break. If we're only there to assist, then I think we can join the case.
Good. On behalf of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance
What's
Patrol,
the point of the
thank you
game?
for your dedication to
The
justice.
stuffer?
There's no time to lose. We should start investigating right away. Follow me.
I wanna buy. I wanna buy stuff. Like a shower. And a doormat.
The most valuable intel always comes after nightfall. They are like small, remote islands in the middle of the sea.
Suffering?
If you don't stay vigilant, you will pass right by them in the fog. That's how one of my favorite books always puts it, at least.
I've been practicing though. I've been practicing so I
Let's
won't
start
be
by
a...
checking out some workshops that sell mechanical components. If the
And
culprit is making their
nuisance
own
to my
weapons, it's
friends.
very likely that they'll visit those sort of places.
Is it close? Yes, it's closer to here. Let's go here. We shall suffer tonight. Probably gonna be around 10-ish. Better turn off all the mods. Only in-game. Hey, Robin! Hey! Do you wanna play a little later? Are you available? Are you free? Like,
Welcome to
around
LaShow's
10-ish,
Clockwork Workshop. How
says
can
the
I help you?
Sukineko.
Hello. I'd like to know if anyone has purchased some special components lately.
Special components?
components?
Sorry, could you be more specific?
I mean the kind of components that aren't typically used for clockwork toys, but for firearms.
Huh? For firearms? No, we don't sell those sort of
Except
things here.
Don't
one more that
misunderstand. I'm not here to
allows-
cause any trouble. We are merely investigating
allows
a case,
chat
and we're
teleport
hoping
you
that
to
you
a
could
monster?
cooperate.
Well, to be completely honest, I'm not even
Allows
sure what kind
chat
of
to
components that would
teleport me
entail.
to a monster.
Has
I
anyone
don't think
ever
we have
purchased
that
components
mod.
here as an individual rather than on behalf of an
No,
organization?
chat cannot
We
teleport
have a
me
lot
to
of
monster.
customers who buy toys, but those who buy components are all
Yeah, it
regular
will be around
customers who buy in bulk
10
on behalf
Eastern.
of their organization.
10-ish. So like,
Is that
in
so?
an hour.
I understand. Thank you for your...
You're welcome. It's the least I...
About an hour. Yeah, I saw it. That was so loud. No. I think I can handle a coil head. I cannot handle the ghost girl. Earlier this morning, I was playing with some Twitch streamers. Some of my friends. Twitch streamers? But I did not stream it though. And then I encountered the ghost girl. I was like, oh my goodness. I just run back to the ship and then never look back. I just look at the monitor so I won't see the ghost girl. I hope it works that way. No, we didn't have that kind of money. It was really great, by the way, Raven. I think I liked it already. Is that the bracken that you draw? Because I think we replaced the bracken with the bear, right? With the bear from... Oh, I would buy more shovels if they're on sale.
There are leaves.
Oh, hey, Chevris. Run out of oil for your musket again?
Hello, Estelle. I want to know if anyone has come to your shop recently to order some firearm components.
Oh, is this another case? Let me think. I don't think so. Some people have requested that I
think I'm gonna pick the coil head over the bracken like any day. I'd rather face the coil head than the bracken.
Because there's no profit. I only make
Oh, by
things
the
here that
way,
can do some
Rabbit,
real
I
heavy
added
lifting.
unlimited
I have the
flashlight and
energy to make
sprint
some new molds
into our
just for the
mod.
festival.
Then has
But I'm
anybody
not sure
come
if
specifically
is that
looking
gonna
for mechanical
automatically
components?
update your profiles.
Wow.
I'm not sure.
I usually sell off my scrap to the Fleuve Cendre.
So now I have
I don't
unlimited sprint
typically give them to one
and
specific
battery
person.
flashlight.
I understand. Thanks for your cooperation.
Unlimited flashlight and like an
Don't
additional
mention it. Always happy to have the
room for the
Musketeers
flashlight.
patronage.
I'm not sure because I added it into our profile.
Yeah,
For my other
unfortunately.
friends, I gave them. I sent it. Maybe
Alright,
I'll just send
let's head
it
to
back to you
Fleuve
guys.
next.
Huh? Are you sure?
Make you wear the
I
mimic
might not be
mask.
so thrilled to see the captain of the special patrol.
I don't know if I
there.
can make that as a
You
chat
think
thing.
so, huh? Then I
But
guess you
I've
don't
tried
know.
wearing the mimic mask before. Because I was just curious.
But
I want to
grew up in Fleuve,
experience it.
Sandra.
So I did wear a mimic mask before. Is it? Yeah, I'm not sure how to make my chat to be interactive. I think it's you can do it better in Twitch to make it more interactive like that. I'll try to research it. I'm gonna probably have to research if I can do that. Hold on, guys. Uno momento. Oh, what do you mean? I don't need to research.
Wherever in
research
this
it?
world I roam,
Well, if I want to
carry
make
memories of
my
home.
chat to be interactive,
this blade
I don't know how to do
it
that
is the
yet.
last
I'm gonna
link I have to the land of my birth.
Nani correct. I'm gonna have to research how to do that because I don't know. I need to research a lot of stuff. Investigate. What am I supposed to do? Investigate these. There's something here. Look here. Tetrox?
It's been a while, Tetro.
Tetra.
Please, just get on with your request.
I want to know if you've heard anybody talking about muskets lately.
Why does it look like the guy
Information
from
isn't
the
free, you
prison?
know.
I've heard that bandits have been extremely active in the countryside recently, and they've been affecting the delivery of goods to Poisson. I can allocate some more manpower to help out with that problem. What do you say?
You're still as helpful as ever. One of our men got drunk at dinner about a month ago and lost his gun. 3 days later, it turned up in the corner here.
What's weird about that? He just forgot where he put it, right?
This is Fleuve Sandra, my friend. anything of value left in the tavern won't ever make it to the next day. But that gun turned out to be an exception. It didn't get any new wear and tear on it, and didn't even appear to have been fired. We were quite mystified as to what could have happened.
I suspect it came back because the weapon was already known to the guards.
You mean a criminal was afraid the Marechaussee Phantom would use the shot to track them down?
Guards.
Maybe.
Guards?
But if that's the case, the culprit really took great care to avoid getting caught.
I didn't say anything about a criminal.
And Floof Sandra, knowing who was killed is as easy as knowing what clothes you're wearing today. It's the guy living in the East Side, isn't it? I've never liked him.
The East Side?
Every time he's here, he just orders a drink and sits there with a nasty look in his eyes.
So, who was the one who lost the gun in the first place?
Yeah,
who did?
Don't bother. Even if you ask, he wouldn't admit to owning a gun to some strangers. Not to mention the captain of the Special Security Patrol.
He's right.
I know you grew up here, Shovris. Even though you're on good terms with the Spina, you've still been gone too long. Not many people know you here now, and a lot of people don't like the Special Patrol.
I know.
I know.
So take my advice and don't show your face too much around here. It's for your own safety.
Really?
I'll come and go as I please, and I'm afraid I'll be appearing more often due to my work.
All right.
Yeah,
Don't
our
say I
girl
didn't
is
warn
not
you.
scared. He's brave. She's quite brave. Where would it be? Up? Upstairs?
Time to go.
It's gonna go up. Oh, you. Emerald.
Hello, I'd like to ask some questions.
I don't know anything.
Don't worry,
We didn't
I'm not here to
ask
arrest
yet.
anybody.
You say that now.
You
It's
say
the
that
truth.
now.
Here,
And
take
then you
this as my
arrest
guarantee.
later.
Wait, did Paimon just see what she thinks she saw? Is the captain of the Special Patrol bribing a citizen?
Shh. Keep your lips sealed and no one will ever know. Besides, it's called buying info.
Seems you're different from the other guards. What do you want to know?
Have you heard anything related to
Money
muskets and
makes
Floof
the world
Sandra
go
lately?
round.
Anything at all?
Muskets, huh? All I know is that about 2 weeks ago, we started hearing some loud noises at night. So loud that it's been waking me up.
Were they gunshots?
Waking you up?
Possibly. It's hard to tell around here. Someone's house collapsing, a pipe exploding somewhere, it's all the same. But the noises I'm talking about definitely happened after I fell asleep.
Do you know where the noises were coming from?
I don't remember clearly.
Is it that you don't remember, or that you need to think about it some more?
You tell me.
Then please, think about it some more.
She's giving her even more Mora!
I didn't see anything. Maybe she's just giving out some paid fruits.
The noises came from the end of the Southern Waterway. I came out and had a look for myself and I wasn't sleeping well, but I didn't dare get too close. That's all I know.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
Thanks for the pâte de fruits.
Pat the free? Not fruits?
No need to be surprised. I grew up here, remember? I know how to get people around here to talk.
No need to be surprised? What talk? On some Pat the free too.
My apologies, I'm all out of sweets. Though I do have some other tempting snacks in my custody. Fries, fried chicken, and even onion rings.
And even onions.
Taking care of junk food is my responsibility. You're better off sticking to your normal, nutritious diet. Now then, let's keep going.
Let's keep going. Keep going where? Is that? I guess it's over there. I suppose we are going over here.
What's all this? Some broken planks and barrels, as well as some liquor bottles?
Liquor bottles?
Yes, but have a closer look, Paimon. Even though somebody has purposefully tried to clean them up, these are obviously marks from musket bullets. In other words, someone was here trying to improve their shot. They were using the barrels and bottles for target practice.
I see.
Could it have been the killer?
Your guess is as good as mine. Although many people at Fleuve Cendres own guns, few hide the fact from others. And even fewer would go to such lengths to hide markings from practice shots. Anyway, let's go. There might be more to this. Seems like that's all we'll be able to uncover for today.
Paimon feels like we managed to learn a lot more here than up on the surface.
Yes. Assuming that everything we found is indeed connected to our suspect, then their timeline was probably something like this. A month ago, our suspect found a gun and took it home to disassemble it. Once he'd figured out its mechanics, he brought it back. In the following weeks, he used some parts to create his own makeshift musket, and took it to the Fleuve Cendres for target practice. Then, a few days ago, he found his target and carried out the murder. Once the deed was done, he left a rainbow rose on the body, just like the scene in the novel.
That all makes sense to Paimon, but we're still no closer to figuring out the killer's identity!
About the guy who died.
The deceased was a resident of Fleuve Cendres. It said that he was a poor, solitary man.
But if we're following the novel, shouldn't the guy have been a nobleman?
Yeah, that's also something I'm trying to figure out. If we are indeed following the novel, and there's a story behind the murder, then this murder should be an act of vengeance. But according to our investigation, the deceased didn't have any enemies. He was no saint, but no one's heard of a rival who hated him enough to shoot him dead, much less care to leave a rose on his body. What message is the killer trying to convey, and to whom exactly?
Hold on, guys. Could they be the novelist?
We've thoroughly investigated that possibility. He claims to have spent the whole day at the Opera House on the day of the murder, and the staff there have confirmed his account.
Okay, so he has an alibi.
Not only that, he lacks a credible motive as well. He has a family of his own, and both of his parents are still alive. I've looked into his records. He was adopted at the age of 6, and all the proper procedures were followed. There are also records of him at an orphanage before then. In the story, the mother of the 2 musketeers was murdered after the children turned 10. Of course, he could have changed the children's ages, but I don't want to assume anything without evidence. More importantly, I've also had a chat with him in person. He didn't seem like the kind of person who would pull the trigger to kill a man.
Then, what should we do now? We have all this new information, but it doesn't help us move forward.
Investigations take time. I didn't expect us to catch the culprit in just a single day. How about this? Let's spend the next few days filming with the crew. We can continue the investigation once we're done with the film. I'm sure that given time, new leads will present themselves.
Wait, but weren't you saying Intel is like small remote islands in the middle of the sea just a moment ago? Wouldn't you just miss them if you were to stop looking?
Ah, but the book had more than one reference to the islands, Paimon.
Oh? What else did it say then?
As long as you spend enough time sailing through the fog, you'll eventually come across an island.
Quest completed! Okay, our mission is done here. Wait until the following morning. Okay. Following morning at 8 o'clock. Following morning, I think. Like this, right? Day after tomorrow. Stay.
It's
Go
filming time
to
again. Our schedule
the
is jam-packed.
gardens spot. Oh, is it here? It's above ground. I think it's above ground. Okay. It's above ground.
Time to go.
Oh. I think. I'm not sure where it is. Oh, here. Here. I know, right? I'm so cold too. I'm like wearing winter jacket inside my game room. My game room is very cold. So, bundle up. Bundle up, bundle up.
Good work, everyone! We're looking to wrap with our two main ladies today. I can already smell our success.
What do you mean, looking to wrap?
It means completing the filming of all of their scenes. It means finalizing everything we've recorded for them so far. This one?
Oh, aren't you the expert now?
Yeah, maybe.
This upcoming scene is the two musketeers' final confrontation with the Baron. There will be quite a bit of action, but no choreography beyond what we've already rehearsed. Anyway, get ready. Lights, camera, action!
The view is beautiful tonight. It reminds me of that fateful night 10 years ago. And now that I've said it, I can even make out the faint fragrance of herbal tea in the air.
Enough, villain! It's time that you pay for the death of our mother!
My dear Iris, have you forgotten your manners? How can you speak like this to your own
I wish I
father?
can get more wishes too.
I'd sooner swallow all of my teeth than call you father.
What did I expect? Seems the daughters have turned out to be just as obstinate as their foolish mother. In this world,
yeah?
Mora and status is everything. She thought she could
No,
blackmail
power
me
is
using
everything because I can just grab your moral status if I'm powerful.
Ah, how naive can a woman be?
I'm invincible.
Mother never asked a single thing of you. All she wished was for us to live a peaceful life, just like the others.
Hi there,
It
Derek.
was you who
Hi,
personally
hi.
brewed the poison of prejudice and sent Mother to her death.
Welcome to
Compared
the
to that
stream.
deadly
Thank
poison,
you for
the 2 bullets that will
being
soon pierce
here.
through your heart will be like sweet mercy.
Sweet mercy. Oh.
And that's exactly why I said you're just
I
as
feel
naive as
like
her.
this might
Did
actually
you
go
really
up.
think 2 muskets would be enough to defeat me? So
I have
let's
a bad
see.
feeling.
What is stronger? Mora and power, or the 2 muskets in your hands?
The 2 muskets are power. Are the muskets actually 2 muskets instead of just?
It'll be okay. We'll cover each other, Iris.
Oh, she has dual weapon.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
Sumetsu.
Stop right there.
I see. I see. I want Chevrolet.
You've lost.
You have lost.
To think I'd lose to my own 2 kids.
Really? You're our dad?
We are no children of yours.
You're
And we'll
Oto-sama?
never call that place our home.
Nani?
Then tell me, what did you do all this for?
Revenge!
You lost your mother and will soon kill your father as well. What will you gain in the end, other than
Justice.
sentences for your crimes?
We will gain our long-awaited justice.
I knew it. Ah. Oh, what? What's that flower?
It's over.
Finally, it's over.
Why are you crying again, Ayaka? You're such a drama queen. Why are you crying?
So, where will you go now, Tulip?
I'm not too sure, Iris. Maybe
I'm
somewhere
not
with lots of
sure.
flowers? After all, Mother always did love going where the blossoms were. What about you?
I want to go visit Mother's grave.
Mother's grave?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Huh? Tulip, look!
Tulip, look, looky,
What is it?
looky.
It's Mother's favorite.
Tulip.
Rainbow rose.
Oh,
Look.
I thought it's tulip.
It's blooming again.
And that's a wrap.
Excellent! That was beyond mesmerizing. Even I didn't expect the scene to go so well. And we got it in a single take. All right, everyone. We've got a wrap for Tulip and Iris.
Tulip and Iris.
Congratulations, Ayaka and Chevrolet.
Amazing performance. Great job. You've already wrapped your roles.
Thank you. I didn't expect our parts to wrap so quickly. I wish I could savor the experience for just a bit longer.
It's a bit longer.
Paimon totally understands. Paimon's not ready to say goodbye to the clapperboard either. Filming has really been a lot of fun. You were great too,
Yes.
Chevrolet. The way you said
A lot of fun.
long-awaited justice. It gave Paimon
Been a
chills.
lot of fun.
That is indeed my favorite line in the whole book. I still remember trying to act it out in my room the first few times I read it.
Whoa, Paimon would have never guessed you're that type.
Who doesn't like stories where the guilty are punished and justice prevails over evil? Don't forget, I'm the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Captain, I have something urgent to report.
Please excuse me, everyone. I'll be back in just a moment.
It's okay, don't worry about us.
Oh, was she whisked away by work already? I was just about to tell her how great she did.
It seemed like some urgent official business.
Then perhaps we should thank the stars that we were able to wrap both of your parts so quickly today. Switching around the filming schedule would have been a real pain. Anyway, I actually came over to let everyone know that we're all done for today. You can go home and get some rest.
We are?
And one last thing,
I'm
Miss
going
Ayaka.
home.
Your acting skills today were immaculate as always. Are you sure you won't consider taking up full-time acting? See, I just happen to know this great troupe that's still looking for a lead actress.
Thank you for your kind words, Director Farina. Unfortunately, there are still many matters that I have to take care of back home at the Yashiro Commission. I cannot remain in Fontaine to pursue an acting career. Nevertheless, I will make sure to treasure this incredible opportunity in my heart.
Oh, that's a shame. But I understand. Just let me know if you ever change your mind.
That is a
I believe it's also about time for me to take my leave. But hopefully I'll see you on set over the next few days. Even though my part's wrapped, I'd still like to swing by and help out the crew. See you tomorrow, Traveler and Paimon.
Yep, see you tomorrow!
See ya, Ayaka. Ayaka or Ayaka?
Maybe we'll go investigate the case some more with Shivers today.
Traveler, Paimon, please come with me.
Sure. Aye, Isa.
You could say that our ship has finally chanced upon one of those small, remote islands of intel.
Ah, interesting. Go with Sheriff to investigate the clues. Where are we going? Over here. Oh, boy. Over here. Okay. What would this be?
Paimon's exhausted. Paimon definitely didn't expect having to float this far after a full day of filming. So, Chevras, why did you take us here?
Yeah, why? Did you find a new clue?
Affirmative. It wasn't anything conclusive, but it should show us a clear way forward. Have you ever heard of someone by the name of Emily?
Oh, you mean that famous perfumer?
She's a good friend of mine. She's lent me her aid several times in the past to resolve some difficult cases. After I discovered the rainbow rose at the scene of the murder, I sent it to her.
The rainbow
After all,
rose.
she's probably the foremost expert on flowers and scents in all of Fontaine.
And then?
There was nothing remarkable about the flower or the but according to Emily, the rainbow rose left by the killer was derived from a very rare cultivar.
Huh.
Cultivar?
Paimon didn't know that there were different varieties of rainbow rose. Paimon just thought they grew everywhere in the wild.
Flowers that are deliberately cultivated will always show some different features from those that bloom in the wild. We already knew that the rose left at the scene belonged to a special cultivar, but with Emily's expertise, we were able to pinpoint the place where it was first picked from.
Oh,
where?
Paimon gets it now. So whoever first planted that rainbow rose was probably the killer.
Precisely. And after we checked what we learned against some sales records from the past, we discovered that there's only one person in all of Fontaine who could grow and sell this specific cultivar.
Really?
It's the novelist.
The novelist?
Didn't you say he had an alibi?
To be clear, I haven't changed my mind about him. I still don't think he was the one who pulled the trigger. However, that doesn't mean the true culprit never visited him at his home or never purchased a rainbow rose from his garden. Whatever
That's
the case,
true.
we will have to confirm a number of things with him.
So you mean the next place we need
He's
to
the
go
source.
is...
Yes, we're going to pay him a visit at his home.
Okay. Going there. We are on our way to the ship.
Time to go.
On our way to the ship. Hey yo.
Time to go.
Where is it? Oh, is this the house?
That should be his house.
That should be it. Oh, I think I've been
There
here
are so
before.
many Gardamex stationed around the place. That's pretty unusual, right?
According to what he told me last time we spoke, he hired them so he won't be harassed or disturbed.
By who? By you?
So there are a lot of flowers in his garden, but Paimon doesn't think we'll be able to pick one without alerting the Gardamex.
Right, which is exactly why I think there has to be a special connection between him and the killer.
So, should we knock?
I suppose.
Just wait here for now. I'd like to take care of a number of those Gardamex first.
Oh,
They're so far away. How are
of
you
course
going
she's
to do
gonna
that?
snipe them.
Don't forget, Paimon, I'm actually the real-life captain of the Musketeers.
She's gonna take them out then. Is this a training? Press the aim button to start aiming. Okay. What? A few more? I think that's done. Task complete. Oh, did it hang? Okay, it's good. Thought my computer hang or my PlayStation hang. I thought it was hanging.
All clear. Let's go.
Wait! Paimon's a little nervous now that we know he could be the killer. Can we go over our plan of action again?
I'll go knock on the door and make sure it's safe inside. Once we're sure that we're in the clear, I'll ask him to come with us for a quick round of questioning at the guard's headquarters.
But can't we just arrest him?
We
Yeah,
still have no
can we?
evidence that he's the killer, or that he lent the killer any direct
Okay.
aid.
We cannot.
Still, it would be appreciated if you could pick a rainbow rose from his garden for me while I'm talking to him. It'll help the Marachose Phantom confirm Emily's theory.
Sure, no problem.
Are we gonna be sneaking? Do we need to sneak? Which one is the garden? This is. Which one is it? Is it this one? I suppose it's this one. Go to the writer's home. Isn't it this one? Okay. There's probably no one home.
Excuse me, Mr. Baptiste, are you home?
Who could it be at this hour?
Oh, it's you, Officer Shavras.
Would you mind accompanying me to the guard's headquarters, Mr. Baptiste? We would like to ask you some questions about a case.
Oh, is it still regarding the murder case from before?
I cannot confirm or deny that at this time.
So it is then.
She said.
Listen, I
She
need you to
cannot
come with me,
confirm or
Mr.
deny.
Baptiste.
Miss Shavras, I'll save you the trouble. Oh, and you two over there? There's no need for you to pick my flowers either. It's not time for them to bloom yet.
Oh! Okay.
We got busted.
By saving me the trouble, you mean...
I will confess. I was the killer.
Huh? Why would you confess? That's suspicious.
Please relax, everyone. I'm not armed. The musket you're looking for has been buried in my backyard.
Then it's my responsibility to inform you, Mr. Baptiste, that everything you say right now will be used as evidence for the inevitable trial.
Yes, I am perfectly aware of that.
Why?
I must say, I hate this feeling.
Yeah.
Oh? Is it because I confessed? Or because you've been proven wrong?
Both, I suppose.
That kind of Luciandry. Why did you kill him?
For the same reason as the one I wrote out in my novel, of course. I did it to exact revenge.
This seems suspicious. I think there's more
I know
to
you
this.
haven't figured out the link between the two of us. Had you done so, I'd have been taken away to the headquarters a long time ago. But that won't stop me from always remembering his grotesque face. After all, he was the one who killed my mother.
Your mother is still healthy and well.
You know, I was adopted as a child. I was referring to my birth mother.
That was never recorded in the orphanage's records.
Please forgive a 6-year-old child for concocting some lies to protect himself after watching his mother die right in front of him.
So, your novel, it was like a record of your life?
No, of course not. It was a work of fiction with many embellished parts. But I am indeed the illegitimate son of a wealthy and influential man who abused his power to murder my mother.
Oh, really?
That part was 100% real.
And you don't have any siblings,
But the man you killed didn't have a Mora to his name.
He was a hired assassin. An irredeemable beast who sank his fangs into a defenseless woman just for a few bags of Mora.
But if that's really the truth, you wouldn't be telling us any of this now. You still haven't managed to take revenge against your father, the true mastermind behind it all.
I never thought I'd hear that kind of thing from the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
I'm simply skeptical about your motives.
It's simple,
it's
really.
very suspicious.
I've grown tired of everything and don't want to shoulder this burden anymore. You may have considered me too soft to pull the trigger. Well, as it turns out, you are exactly right. I've become overwhelmed by the aftermath
So you're
of
not
the
the actual killer.
So you're
then.
going to call a stop to your revenge, just like that?
The true mastermind is too rich and too powerful for me. I've accepted that I will never be able to avenge my mother alone.
And so what? The characters in your book never gave up.
Now, Officer Chavras, I'm the one who has killed a man, aren't I? Are you trying to convince me to commit another crime?
What's your father's name? How do you plan to prove the veracity of all of your claims?
Well, I'd like to speak with you privately.
This is really very suspicious.
Why don't we speak privately at the guard's headquarters?
No, it has to be here. I must ensure that we won't be overheard.
Fine. Let's talk here.
When I said won't be overheard, I meant by anyone. I
Including
would
me?
like to speak with you and you alone.
Why? We can go somewhere else for now.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Please stay safe, Chevres.
I'm not convinced that he's the killer, or he's the only
right.
killer.
Let's hear
It's
it.
probably someone else.
Will you really believe what I'm about to say?
Well, that depends on what you're going to tell me.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Listen.
Then listen closely.
Let's listen very closely.
So that's how it's all connected.
So, it seems you believe me after all.
Do you want me to go public with this?
No, of course not. At least, not right now.
Not
Then
right
why did you
now.
bother telling me?
You've read my work. What do you think? Even if you were to go public with all of this right now, he'd simply deny everything. It's been too long. Almost 20 years. Anything that could be used as evidence has long faded away. Even if there might have been a solitary island of truth once upon a time, It has long sunk beneath the
how are
waves
we
by
going
now.
to prove?
Justice will never find him.
Don't
Not
say
if you
never.
don't try.
I know that as the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, you will always stand on the side of justice. But do you really think a cushy life in prison really constitutes justice for him? I bet he could lead an extremely comfortable life in the fortress of Meripede.
That is
What
true.
are you trying to say?
I've been observing you from a distance. Your portrayal of the musketeer was exquisite. Pull the trigger of justice against him. Let the villain get what he deserved.
You want me to let you go so you may complete your revenge?
No, Officer Chavras. I know that would be impossible. No. What I'd like is for you to perform the
You
deed
want
on
me
my
to kill
behalf.
him instead? Meanwhile, not far away.
Oh, Chevra sure is taking her time. What could they be talking about anyway? Paimon's worried. What if he decided to attack her?
Mora and Fame? It means nothing.
Oh,
That is true.
You do have a point.
But
Still, do you have any idea who the rich person might be? And why the novelist doesn't want us to hear what he's saying to Chevras?
Sorry to keep you waiting, you two.
he can still live comfortably if he works
Hey,
there.
how did your talk go?
Did you figure out who the rich person he mentioned was? What should we do next?
I've already sent someone to escort Baptiste back to the headquarters for questioning. He wasn't lying about the musket. It was indeed buried in his backyard.
But what about the name? Did he tell you the name of the rich guy?
Yes, he did. But for now,
But
I have to return
he
to
could
the
still
special
live
patrol.
comfortably.
There are still a few loose ends I need to tie
What if
up.
it's Mia? I would rather that he goes to prison
I'll
than
probably
be
be quite
killed,
busy over the
because
next few
that would
days,
be
so
easy
apologies if you
for
don't see
him
me
to
on
get
set.
killed. I would rather that I
Understands if you can't
chop
tell us
him
everything you
little
know.
by little.
Just keep an eye on the steamboat then.
Torture!
Actually, there's still something else I need your help with.
What would that be? The Lone Isle gleams through fog. Do I have time? I hope I have time for this. I hope so. Hold on, I'm gonna go a quick bathroom break. Okay, we're back. What time are we
This
supposed
scenery
to?
is
8
wonderful.
o'clock. 8 o'clock.
Surely enough.
Like tomorrow? Yeah, but I mean, you're gonna have to work. But yeah, I would rather that he goes to prison, actually. As opposed to just killing him off, because that would be too easy for him. He should...
Convince anyone.
We should work him to the
To become
bone. What did I do?
We haven't seen Chevra since that night at Baptiste's place.
Why is my throat so itchy again? I don't understand. I was fine this morning. Maybe because it's too cold tonight, huh? They don't do that sentence? Except during Farina, right? Maybe it would now. Yeah, I guess it's better if we just imprison him. But who would this be, rich guy?
Well, guess there's no point in worrying about it now. Let's go join up with the others.
Who would be the rich guy though? Isn't the dragon the only rich person here? Who would be the rich person?
Good morning! Hayaka and I were just talking about you.
Is Chevra still not joining us today?
Probably not. We haven't seen her either.
Huh? That's such a pity. Director Farina said that we've only got a few small scenes.
Yeah, isn't he the richest, Novelette?
She even said that she'll get me to a couple
Novelette,
scenes, so everyone will have a chance to shine in front of the camera.
We were also planning on having a victory feast once we're all finished filming. You can join us, right?
Of course.
If only Chevros was here. I still haven't taken a photo with her.
I'm afraid that can't be helped. Those special patrol
Yeah, I don't think
folks
I
are
have
phantoms when they've got
encountered a
case
rich
on their
person
hands.
apart
But to be honest,
from
I'm even more concerned by what I read in the
Novelette.
Steamboard earlier this morning. It said that the killer in the murder case was none other than the author of the 2 Musketeers.
Oh yeah, I heard about that too. He came forward and confessed his crimes, but gave no explanation as to why he pulled the trigger. We didn't know about this case at all when we joined the film. Is it going to affect the reception of our work?
From a pure publicity standpoint, this will draw a lot more attention to our film. I have to say, though, that no director can be perfectly comfortable with garnering attention through means other than artistic skill.
To be fair, I feel like that ship sailed the moment you allowed yourself to be named as the director on our posters.
It's not my fault that I'm super popular. What was that saying again? My popularity has,
Sunk to an all-time low?
spread to the 4 corners of Teyvat.
Wow. Wow. Where the roses bloom. Wow, Farina. Farina would intend to budget.
Excuse me,
Does Novelette
everyone.
still give her money? Maybe not anymore.
Feels like it's been ages since we last saw you.
I've been talking non-stop with the Film Association, and I'm absolutely swamped trying to coordinate the film's marketing. So forgive me for not being around more often, but please believe me when I say that I will make sure everyone's hard work gets the exposure it deserves.
Oh, seems like you've been fighting your own battles.
Yes, that's one way to put it. Oh, and before we begin the final round of filming, please allow me to finally introduce you to the original investor of our film, Mr. Morris.
Oh, wouldn't it be
Pleasure
the...
to meet you all.
Maybe he's the guy, the
Yes,
rich guy.
Glad to make your acquaintance, Mr. Morris. We've heard about the issues you've encountered with your financial situation, and genuinely hope that things have taken a turn for the better.
Maybe this is the culprit.
The situation has indeed improved somewhat.
This investor
Don't worry,
guy.
Mr. Morris. Accidents and last-minute challenges happen all the time. There's no need to blame yourself over it. The good news is that we're
Really?
almost
I don't
done
think vacation is
I
basic
even say
needs,
that
though.
this is the best story I've ever
It's
seen.
luxury.
Is that so? I see, that was great news.
All right, now that we've gotten all the pleasantries out of the way, let's get the show
On the road.
We'll mostly be filming typical people and scenery from the streets today to improve the sense of environmental ambiance in some parts of the film. Oh, and there'll be a cameo for Mr. Kamisato and Miss
Cameo?
Yoimiya as well. They'll be used to show outsider perspectives on the fates of the two musketeers.
That's right. Ayato should be here any minute.
Excellent! Then let's start with the scenery shots. Camera and clapper loader, you're up.
We'll
be ready.
Maybe Farina just doesn't want to use novel. It's
All we need are
money.
some wide zoom shots
She wants to
of
be
the streets.
independent.
If you happen to find some particularly lovely patches of flowers and grass, feel free to grab some close-ups of those as well.
Okay.
Ready? Lights!
Lights!
Camera!
Action!
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 Okay, now move the camera slowly. Try to focus on that flower. What's wrong? Just adjust the focal length a bit. Something the matter?
The camera seems to be broken. It's not responding like usual.
But wasn't it working fine for all the days before?
I don't know.
Veronique, can we try a different camera?
No problem. How about this one?
All right, let's give it another try. Lights! Camera!
Camera!
Action!
Action! Action! Oh, mechanical malfunctioning noises.
Don't tell me. Veronique, do we have any other spare ones we can use?
I'm not doing anything.
I'm afraid we only brought these two today.
What?
It's not me.
Then go find a workshop to get them repaired right away. Oh, and you too, Bono. Go find our spare camera in the warehouse and bring it back to the set.
On it.
He's so
Greetings,
bossy.
everyone. My apologies for the delay. Is something the matter, Ayaka?
It seems like there's some
Ayato is so
issues with the filming
handsome. I
equipment
want an
today.
Oni-chan like him.
We're stuck for the moment.
I see.
Well, let's not just stand here twiddling our thumbs.
Oh,
Actors to the makeup booth. We'll start on the next scene as soon as we get a working camera.
Okie dokie.
The people at the workshop told me that the part which holds the lens in place seemed to have fallen off. That's super.
Well, no time to dwell on that now. Ahem! Quiet on set! Places, everyone! Lights!
Camera! Action!
By the way, have you heard about that recent murder case?
Yes, I have. It seems that they've caused quite the commotion in the city.
I heard that the chief of the guards is so mad about not catching the culprit that he's about to explode.
It's about to explode.
I find that quite hard to imagine, considering how he already looks most days.
Director, we have a problem.
We have a problem.
Oh, we're in the middle of a take! Couldn't you wait until we wrapped up this scene?
No, Director, our film, all the finalized film that we've been keeping in the case has disappeared.
Huh?
Oh, wait, what did you say?
Nani?
Mr. Bono, please take me to where the film was kept right away.
I'm coming too.
No, Yoimiya, you have to stay here. Oh, okay, listen up. Everyone who's not working on this current scene can go with Bono to look for the film. Everyone else, stay put and wrap up the scene. Unbelievable. How
I don't
could all
know.
these problems happen in just
Somebody
one day?
stole the films. After some time.
We're back.
How did it go? Did you find the film?
We found it in the sewers.
In the sewers? Huh?
In the sewers?
We discovered it just in time, so we should still be able to salvage it. The others are checking now to see if we lost any specific scenes.
Oh, you scared me for a moment there. I nearly thought we had lost everything.
That would be
I
a
really
shame.
don't want to experience that feeling of despair again.
Okay, but who could have stolen the film and dumped it there?
I'm suspecting.
Could it be?
I'm suspecting the investor earlier.
Competitors working on a.
But if they wanted to harass us,
I think it was you, Kevin. I'm right here filming.
Okay,
So
we don't have
it's
time to
probably
really
you.
look into it right now. Let's strike while the iron is still hot and wrap this thing up once and for all.
yeah, let's finish it.
See, I was here filming. I'm the cameraman.
I would like to officially announce that our entry to the festival, the Two Musketeers, has now concluded
filming.
Paimon is spent. It's so late already.
Even though
Am I gonna
the
be
filming
able to
process
finish this
proved to
by
be
10?
extremely challenging, everyone provided valuable and unique contributions to the final product. Thank you all for your dedication and support.
And just like
Thank
Director
you,
Farina,
thank you.
I would also like to extend my most heartfelt thanks to all of you. Really, you've all helped me so much.
All right. Let's save the awards
Alright,
speech for later,
alright.
and hopefully also get some rehearsals in before the real thing. Anyway, now it's time to party! Let's all
Party.
make our way to the beach and have a celebration feast so loud and fun that even the blubber beast will want in.
Party, party! Paimon wants to party!
Party. We want to party. I want to party. Oh, this is part of.
Whoa,
That's not.
this place is hopping. Everyone's finally getting to relax
Let's
after wrapping up the
ignore
film.
that.
Let's go.
Ayati.
Hey, Ayato! How's your work been going?
Everything went rather smoothly. Thank you for your concern.
Ayato told me that we've already confirmed the dates for some Inazuma Fontaine cultural exchange events. So the next time we visit, we'll be doing so in our capacities as the representatives of the Yashiro Commission.
Oh, that's great! Then maybe Paimon will be able to find Fontaine detective novels in Inazuma from now on. Oh, wait. Wouldn't
Detective
Narumiko get upset if that happens? That would be stealing some of her business.
As long as the novels are sufficiently interesting, I don't think she'll
You've
mind.
got a point. She's always complaining that light novels have become bland and too predictable after all.
The cultural exchange won't only feature literatures of both nations, of course. We have also made plans for cross-cultural engagements in the fields of gourmet cuisine, toy making, and artisan craftsmanship.
Whoa! Paimon's getting super excited now!
When the time comes, be sure to visit and participate in all the events.
Okay. And what say you, Farina?
Oh, my darling clapper loader and camera operator. You've both worked really hard.
Paimon thinks you worked even harder than us. Honestly, Paimon was getting a little tired of playing with the clapperboard by the end of it. Worst of all, Paimon started having dreams of you shouting, "Lights, camera, action!" into Paimon's ears. The actual dream can't even start until you've yelled that.
Hey, if anything, shouldn't I be more grand and delightful in your dreams?
Oi, oi, bye, hi.
That's how your
Hi, awesome guy. That is so hard for me to read. Oratories, mechanics, the analyze, cardinal. Is that what you're doing right now?
Most important is that
How are you,
we
Mike?
wrapped the film. I'm
You still play
confident
Genshin?
that we'll take first prize.
You actually still play this game? You mean the Farina Award?
Hey, no need to mention the official name.
Wait, now that you mention it, if we did win the prize, would Farina just get A statue of herself?
Come on, I don't need
Oh,
that kind
it
of
is?
attention. Xavier can accept
then-
the reward on our behalf.
But just imagine!
I'm good.
Accepting the Farina Award and holding a
Good,
Farina
good.
statue.
Try to catch up with Genshin. In a
I'm
busy
going back to my
holiday.
dessert now.
Busy 2
You all can
days.
keep discussing that
Bonding
on
with
your own.
friends and family. So it's good though. We watch a lot of Netflix drama. Talk to everyone. Everyone. Who is everyone? This person is everyone. Chiori. I was punished via that sentence.
Hey, you two.
When did I get
Are you
punished?
not really into these kinds of big social occasions?
Not particularly.
Yep. And I'm still on
This is still
holiday
better than Fontaine Fashion
until
Week.
next year.
But if this
How
film
about you,
becomes a big hit,
Mike?
people will
Have you
definitely
been?
come flocking to your shop.
Yes, that's highly likely. As
What
long
are
as
you
the film can premiere
playing
as planned.
specific games more
Are you still
often
worried about the case?
than others?
That and all the obstacles we had to face
Or
today.
you're still like doing
You're right.
different
It's as if
games
all our
every
bad
stream?
luck just manifested at once.
But
You
why
can mainly do
today,
different
of all
games,
days?
right? Still? You don't stick to like one game.
No, it's nothing. We've already delivered the film to the editors, so there should be nothing more to worry about.
How are you doing, Mr. Morris? You having a good time?
Well,
Good time,
you can
Mr.
say
Morris.
that. Do you happen to know when the party is scheduled to end?
Judging by how much fun everyone's having, I'd say probably not
Why?
until well after
This
midnight.
person is suspicious.
Is there something that you still have to take care of at home, Mr. Morris?
Mr. Morris.
Oh, well, I'm just not a late night person, so I might take off shortly.
This person is suspicious.
Oh no! Silly me. I almost forgot something super important.
Oh, what is it?
Important? What
I
could it
prepared
be?
a whole batch of fireworks for the party, but I forgot to bring them over from the warehouse.
Fireworks, you say? Well, that's truly a pity. Sorry things didn't go as planned.
Could you help me carry them over, Mr. Morris? I won't be able to fetch all of them by myself.
Me? Are you sure that you can't find anyone else?
Why? Why don't you want to help?
I just wanted to make this a surprise for everyone. The warehouse isn't far from here. We'll be there in no time. Pretty
Is
please,
this
Mr. Morris.
okay?
These are some of the best fireworks I've ever made. So I also want you to see them before you leave. They're stunning. I promise that they'll be a once-in-a-lifetime experience that you'll never forget.
I feel like
But
something might happen.
It's okay. Just come with me. If we're sneaky enough, nobody else will see us leaving.
all right.
I feel like this Mr. Morris is hiding something.
The warehouse is right over here. I moved the fireworks there in advance, so it shouldn't be too much work bringing them back.
It's still a ways away from the party.
Sorry about that, Mr.
Go
Morris.
to the warehouse.
It's probably because I'm used to carrying fireworks all the time, so it doesn't feel...
Here? Is it here?
It's dark in here. Wait here, Mr. Morris. I think the light switch should be somewhere over here.
Why did I have to get roped into this? What was that?
What happened?
Who's there? Get me out! Get me out of here!
Did you really think you'd get away, Morris?
Oh, why? What happened?
You've got the wrong guy! It wasn't me! I'm not the killer!
You know, Eliza died a far more heroic death than this. She fought your assassin to the end, to save the children she had hidden beneath the floorboards. That is Eliza's pendant. The one with a photo of you two inside. The one you gave her. Ring any bells?
It's a fake! It has to be! There's no way!
No way your assassin didn't destroy it, you mean? Did you ever love her, Morris? Or was killing her always the plan?
No, please. Listen to me. I told Eliza to keep us a secret. I paid her plenty for her silence. I never thought she'd keep the child. Everything was gonna come out, and I had no choice. She'd force my hand.
What?
No.
Is she your
I
mistress?
have money. Just name your price, please.
You can keep your Mora, and you can go to hell.
No!
I'm Captain Shovraz of the Special Patrol. Morris, you're under arrest for Eliza's murder.
Huh. Nanda. Huh. Oh, good job, Paimon. Oh!
You're under arrest too, Prop Manager Veronique. Or perhaps I should call you the Second Musketeer.
Wait, what's going on?
What?
Drop the gun, Veronique.
Why? Why would you keep me from exacting revenge on this heartless monster?
Drop your weapon. This is my final warning.
What is going on?
Do I have to spell it out for you, Morris? Everything that took place just now was staged to get you to confess the truth. But this last part is all improv, of course.
Shivers, you told us you wanted us to help you stage a play. You never said anything about the Second Musketeer.
It's because even I had no way to confirm my theory until now. Thank you for your performance, Yoimiya. Could I trouble you to go and bring in the other Special Patrol members? They should be on standby just outside. Oh, and please tell the other cast members not to worry about us. We'll be rejoining them shortly.
On it.
On it. On it, on it.
So what do you think, Morris? Care to talk about what happened 20 years ago? My patience is limited, you know. Don't force me to take you back to the interrogation room. I'd wager that you wouldn't last for more than a minute in there. With the recording we made, you have no chance of winning in court. Cooperating with us now is the most practical move.
All right. I'll talk. I hired an assassin to murder Eliza. She once worked as a maid on my family's estate. She was very beautiful, and after some time I fell for her. We kept our relationship a secret and carried out an affair for some time, but it wasn't long before she became pregnant.
You should have taken responsibility.
They would have stripped me of my inheritance and status, driven me out of my home. I also didn't expect Eliza to insist on bringing the pregnancy to term. She even asked me to leave my family and travel far, far away with her.
She believed that you were truly in love with her.
I didn't have a choice. I gave her a large sum of Mora, told her to leave the family and to get rid of the baby.
What do you mean, get rid of the baby?
But then years later, she sent me a letter. There were photos of 2 children, and she even asked if I could find some time to visit them.
Huh? 2 children? Paimon thought Baptiste was the only... you mean...
Yeah.
Even if she had the children against your will, you could have just ignored the letter entirely. Why kill her?
I had just gotten engaged to be married to an heiress from another wealthy family. So if anyone were to find out about Eliza, my life would be completely ruined. I didn't have a choice.
So you chose to ruin their lives?
You just made the wrong choice.
Always
Again.
have a choice. That is true. There's always
Do you know
a
how it
choice.
feels to watch your mother be killed right in front of you? My brother and I were hardly even school age yet. We were hidden beneath the floorboards, grasping each other's hands like a lifeline. We were so terrified that we didn't even know we could ever take a breath. All we could do was to watch Mother try to fight back and then collapse to the floor. Even after the assassin left, we were still too terrified to leave our hiding spot. We thought that he might come back.
Oh no.
It was only until the next evening when we finally climbed out and gathered
That
around
is
our
so
mother.
tragic. Such an emotional damage.
Had already become cold and stiff to the touch.
You made up your mind right then and there to bring this case to light.
Not only that, we resolved to get our revenge.
It's
And
better
that's
to
why you
send
became
him
the
to prison.
Musketeers.
No, that's why I became a musketeer. The man from before was also killed by me. My brother had nothing to do with it.
I
Only
figured as much.
musketeer?
You did?
I once told these two that he didn't look like a killer to me. His confession from that night also rubbed me the wrong way. I think what really tipped me off was, how could I not feel a sense of regret in him? He confessed faster than any criminal I've ever met, but he didn't say a single word about you. He insisted that he was the sole perpetrator in the case. But after the questioning ended, I disassembled the musket we dug up from his backyard, put it in front of him, and told him to reassemble it. Wanna guess how far he got? He had no idea where to even start. He's never touched a gun in his life. Based
So
on
he
that,
could never
I determined
be-
that he was not acting alone. He only surrendered himself to draw our attention and create a moment of opportunity for his partner. So, I decided to play along. And as expected, the second musketeer followed us without hesitation once she saw Morris get separated from the rest of the cast. Besides, why else would he call the novel The Two Musketeers?
Oh.
But how did you know it was Veronique?
Clever.
I figured it out the moment Baptiste told me his father's name.
Very
That
clever.
so-called financial crisis was all just a ruse. He just wanted to sign up as the investor and then leave the film without any source of funding. After all, he has a vested interest in minimizing the reach of this story. It's really just the same thing as what he did to Eliza all those years ago.
Human scum.
But then Xavier pulled out all the stops and got the film made against all odds. Morris couldn't have that. With the killer in custody, he figured it was safe to act. And so he came to visit the set today, just as I expected.
Wait, so you were behind all those mishaps today?
Yup.
As for the identity of the second musketeer, I assumed they'd probably stay close to Morris and look for an opening. And if they already knew that Morris was the film's investor, then that narrowed the list of potential suspects as well. Furthermore, being the props manager would allow the culprit to avoid scrutiny by purchasing mechanical parts in the name of the crew. With that hypothesis in mind, I went back to check Baptiste's orphanage adoption records. Guess whose name I saw on the same page, just a few lines from his.
My brother. He trusted you.
Yeah?
As in, he trusted me to perform the deed on his behalf?
He trusted you to stand on the side of justice.
I am.
Yeah.
I thought you could do it as well. Oh, the look on your face when you told him to go to hell. I really thought you'd put a bullet in his brain. You know what he has done. Are you telling me that you'd rather see him spend the rest of his life living like a king in the fortress of Meripede? I will never be able to forget the feeling of my mother's cold, lifeless hands. And you would call this ending fair?
How
Is
would he
this
live
what
like
you
a
call
king?
justice?
We'll make sure he doesn't live like a king.
I won't lie, Veronique. I did hesitate when your brother first told me about the truth. I wondered I agonized over whether I should really put a bullet in his head.
So why don't you?
Yeah, why don't you? Why didn't you?
Because that should never be how justice is carried out in this world.
I
Perhaps
agree.
to you, justice is simply reciprocated. An eye for an eye, and a life for a life. But everyone has their own understanding of justice. If everyone were to pursue their own definition of it, there would be no more order in this world. Today, you'll kill Morris, and tomorrow, his children may come for you.
Does he have
The
children?
world cannot render judgments based on a desire for revenge. That will only lead to a cycle of revenge, as well as the destruction of order and civilized society. Fontaine
It's
is
a
founded on
girl.
a set of laws and a standardized code of justice. That is why we are the nation of justice. But with all that said,
We're the
I
Justice
will promise
League.
you this. Morris will not lead a cushy life in the fortress of Maripede.
No cushion for you
The
at
rest of the
all.
special patrol is here.
Thank you so much, Yoimiya. Letelier, Terena, please take them
Talia.
away.
Talia. That's a unique
I
name.
still can't agree with your
Letalia.
reasoning.
I know.
Is she gonna
Justice
arrest
has not been
Veronique
delivered.
too?
At least, not to.
We'll
Chevrolet.
deliver it on a hot plate. Don't
Let's
worry.
go. We should give an explanation to the crew.
Are you okay? I think you made the right call.
Thank you for your concern. I'm fine. I'm just thinking about the things in life that have driven people to take justice into their own hands.
You explain everything that happened to the rest of the crew. So what happened? Nanda. What happened to the rest of the crew? We need to
Who would
wrap
have
this
thought
up.
Morris would turn out to be... I'm at a loss of words. How could he have done something like this?
I'm just glad that you're all safe
Daro?
and sound. Who knew that such a labyrinth of cases would be behind this story?
Well, what should we do now? We have a finished film, of course, but should we still go ahead with the premiere?
Go?
What do you mean? Shouldn't you be even more motivated to spread the word now that you've learned the truth?
Chiori is right. I'd also like more people to see this story for themselves.
But the real ending of the story seems to have deviated somewhat from the one in the script. Is that still acceptable to you, Miss Chevreuse?
The call is yours. We still have time to reshoot an ending if that's what you'd like.
No, it's fine as is. I like what we have for the catharsis. Romanticism is what gives works of art their appeal. Fiction is able to explore means of restitution that could never work in real life. Just like the real world, the world of stories also has its own set of rules and justice. These different possibilities are what initially drew me to reading in the first place.
Sounds good to me. I support your decision.
What about Veronique? Will she be okay?
She will
Will
soon
she?
face her judgment alongside her brother and Morris.
Will she be okay?
If I had to guess, they'll probably all be sent to the fortress of Maripede. I'll make sure to give Risley a heads up about it.
Oh, you mean that kind of heads up?
Exactly.
Ahem. All right, then the matter's settled. Now that everything's been taken care of, there's no reason for us to keep looking all gloomy and grumpy. Let's get back to the feast and enjoy each other's company. We'll be starting the post-production process tomorrow. You should join us, Chevreuse. You missed the first few hours of the party, didn't you?
All right. Count me in.
Alright.
Then I'll wait for you over there. There's still some good news that I'd like to share with Chevreuse.
Traveler, Paimon, could you wait for me by the sea after the party ends? I'd like to go on a brief walk with the two of you.
Absolutely. See you then.
Thank you very much.
Party, party, party. Let's finish the party. Where's the good fireworks? I thought there's a first class fireworks It didn't happen, no? Would there be fireworks?
Sorry for the wait.
Sorry for the
Oh,
wait.
we weren't waiting long at all. Is there something else you wanted to tell us?
No, I don't have anything new to share. I just felt that since you were my investigation partners, I should have another conversation with the two of you.
What do we need
Traveler,
to discuss?
how would you have responded to Baptiste's request if you were in my shoes?
I would have done the same as you. I would have helped him get his revenge. I would have done the same
Is
as
that
you.
so? When I was young, my father often took me here to swim. We'd come rain or shine, even when it was freezing cold. He told me that swimming was the best activity to train one's strength of will. You could never give up before reaching the shore, especially when the water was cold.
Oh? Why is that?
Because the moment you give up would be the moment you die. At that point, I still hadn't received my vision. One winter, the chilly wind felt almost like knives on my skin, and the seawater was so frigid that it numbed my toes the moment I stepped in. I cried and begged my father to spare me from having to swim across, but he wouldn't listen. He used to be a member of the Special Patrol as well. You could say it was his way of educating his children.
That sounds
On a
awful.
very cold
When I saw
weather?
that I wouldn't
Oh my
stop
gosh.
crying, he just picked me up and tossed me into the icy water. The bone-chilling cold took away my senses. I couldn't feel anything but fear and rage. I waited for my father to save me, but one look and I knew he'd already started swimming for the opposite shore. I realized that if I were to give up, I really would die right then and there. I used all of my strength to try and catch up to my
What
father.
a...
Those few minutes felt longer than my whole life up until that point.
What
I
a very
did,
strict
however,
parent.
make it to the other side. I've never felt afraid about anything in my life after that, nor have I ever cried again.
Wow, that was
Teaching would have never
traumatizing.
worked on Paimon.
Yeah, I don't think that was the right
I don't
method for
think
anyone.
so.
It's just that, working now as I am in the pursuit of justice, I still sometimes feel like I've been tossed into that winter sea all over again. The anger and the helplessness.
Shivers.
But the worse I feel, the more I know to never give up. The alternative would be to forever lose myself among the waves. Anyway, how about a race? Neither of us will drown, but we can still see who swims faster.
I'm game.
You guys go ahead. Paimon will grab the clapperboard to mark the start of the race.
Okay. Not race. Not race her us. Okay. Where is she? Have a swimming contest with showers. We're here? We're here. Have a swimming contest. There's enemies here.
Whoa, that felt good.
You were so fast in the water, Chevres. You were swimming even faster than Paimon can fly. So, about the Special Patrol. Did you join because of your dad?
Partly, but I'd say I was more inspired by the heroes I read about in stories growing up.
Oh, so it's due to your love of stories.
Of course, it was only after I joined the Special Patrol that I learned that
How
truth is
long is
often
this?
stranger than fiction. Come on, let's walk a bit more.
A bit more. We need to finish this, Chevres.
To be
I have an
honest,
appointment to go.
I do sometimes question whether the decisions I make are the right ones.
Hurry up.
But I know that no matter what, I must keep swimming. Because the
Keep
only thing I've got
walking.
my eyes on is the shore in the distance.
Run! Run! Run now, run! 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 Hurry up, can I push you?
Thank you for coming on this walk with me. I feel a lot better after getting.
You're welcome.
We're nearly back at
Anytime.
Baptiste's house.
Huh, you're right.
He really did plant a lot of flowers.
I'm gonna have to fast track these guys.
Wait.
Because we need to
Paimon,
end
Traveler,
stream.
look! The rainbow roses in the garden. They're in full.
They're in full bloom. Yes, it's completed. Okay. We are done, I think. Oh, 2 days later. Okay, I think we're gonna have to end stream here, guys, because people are waiting for me. I'm gonna have to end it here. Thank you so much for stopping by. I will see you again later. Bye bye.